Techno update. Subscribe now.
LG G Flex 2 Review. Design and build. In general, the phone looks the same as the original G Flex, but it's smaller and lighter, which is exactly what we hoped would be the case. It's 7.1mm at the thinnest point and 152 grams, down from a hefty 177 grams. It feels lovely in the hand, and the curve of the phone does match the contour of your face like a traditional home phone. Hardware and specs. As we mentioned, the phone is smaller and uses a 5.5-inch screen, which matches that of the LG G3 to 6-in on the original G Flex was just too big in our eyes. The firm says this is the sweet spot between a decent amount of real estate and usability. As with the G3, the G Flex 2 doesn't feel like a phone with that screen size. LG has consistently impressed in the way with thin bezels. The bump in resolution to Full HD is much needed, and the POLED display is now nice and crisp, although a little way behind Quad HD. Still, the pixel density has jumped from 245 to 403p. So LG has addressed two of the main problems but has continued to make improvements on the hardware front. It was the first phone we saw with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor earlier this year, which is 64-bit, 2/1.5 GHz and octa-core, and accompanied by an Adreno 430 GPU. Like the G3, it comes with either 2 or 3 GB of RAM and 16 or 32 GB of internal storage. There's also a microSD card slot which can take up to 128 GB, a nice upgrade since the original G Flex didn't have a card slot at all. On the power front, there is a decent-sized 3000 mAh battery which LG says can be charged from 0 to 50% in just 40 minutes. In our battery benchmark, the G Flex 2 lasted a poor 4 hours and 16 minutes with a score of 2501, which is one of the lowest times we've seen. The LG G4 didn't manage much more at 4 hours and 44 minutes. It's good news to see the same 13MP rear camera which is found in the G3, which we know is a class act with OIS Plus, optical image stabilization, dual-tone LED flash and a laser autofocus. At the front is a more standard 2.1MP selfie camera. Software. It's predictable but good to see Android 5.0 Lollipop, the latest version, preloaded out of the box. The interface is essentially the same that of the LG G3 with the firm's own NUCs. A nice new feature is called Glance View and allows you can quickly see key information such as the time and notifications when the screen is off with a downward swipe.